I have 3 bars. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select for a cruiser. Oh my god. Really? Hit? Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why is everybody running over me right now? Am I gonna die from the fucking civilians running me over? Ladies and gentlemen, Healthy Criticism here. Today I'm taking a look at the Precinct. I covered the demo for the Precinct a few weeks ago, before it came out, and it's finally fully released on May 13th, and the game is ready to kind of show us fully what it has to offer. I was a big fan of the demo. I really liked it. There were a few things that I was hoping they would improve for the full release. They haven't. Spoiler alert, you can close the video now. But I do want to go over those things regardless. And before I go through those things, I want to take a look at the options menu. We have some game options for the difficulty. Easy is still hard. Just so you know, you got recommended and hard and very hard. Very easy I haven't played on, but easy is still quite challenging because of the gunplay mechanics. They suck. They suck ass. Absolute ass sucking. This battery is probably dead, so let me just say fuck it and connect the cable on my controller and turn it on. There we go. Don't have to deal with that thing anymore. Camera shake. I wish there was an intensity variant for the camera shake. I do like some camera shake, but it's quite aggressive on this one. Pop-ups, of course. Camera distance. I'm gonna go 120 because 100% is a little too. Dialogue flow is manual, normal, and slow. I have it on normal. And we're gonna hit apply on that. We're gonna do controls. We're gonna do gamepad controls so you can take a look at there. We got map, pause, interact, timed breath, use cover is B, and aiming is the left trigger, and then shooting or shout is Y, but shooting is the right trigger, of course. Open radio is the right bumper. We have a few options here. I'm going to show you everything in the game as well. Weapon up, weapon down. You can change the weapon with the directional pad, and the movement, of course, is what it is there. You can adjust some of the sensitivities and everything. I don't think anything would help, honestly. The controls for the combat are just atrocious. And hopefully I can show you what it looks like. Got vibration and a few more things. We're gonna go back and then we go to display. Honestly, this is a small pet peeve. I'm nitpicking at this point because the game is a little frustrating in general. But I'm on display. If I hit back, why is it on game? Why is the pre-selection on game? I know, a really dumb thing to worry about, honestly, but it is what it is. So we're going to display, resolution, display mode, large text on or off. You don't really need to worry about that. Maybe for a handheld if you have a Steam Deck or something, or a GPD. Minimap size, minimap on with route. I don't know what that means really. And that's about it for the display. And then we go back to the graphics here. We got quality, we got anti-aliasing, FSR3. It looks fine. FSR quality, we have it on ultra quality. VSync is off because I have my G-Sync on, although it doesn't seem to be on right now for some reason. And FPS cap is none. Maybe that's why it's not on. Maybe we should do screen rate. There you go. And we're going to hit apply on that. And then you got some audio options for the master volume, music, dialogue effects, stereo mode. You got sound mode, you got stereo and surround. That's it. No mono, which, it's fine, I guess. Who listens to mono anymore? And subtitles, that's pretty much it. We're going to go back and we're going to go to resume because I am here. I am ready to take on the day. And I'm on day 8. I'm level 7 or 8, I think. I'm not quite sure. You will gain at least a level a day unless you do a main mission. And these are the side missions. You're going to have to do these until you get to the main missions. And they're quite straightforward. So you have a few options here. You have a on-foot patrol for 12 hours. You have a parking violation patrol for 6 hours. And it kind of shows you the area there. The map is not that big. It's actually quite small. Yeah, and I was hoping they would increase the map with the full release. They didn't, unfortunately. And you have patrol with the vehicle, and you have speeding infractions with the vehicle. So It tells you you have to resolve 10 crimes. Resolved 6 so far, so I would have to keep doing that to unlock the next location. You're gonna have to this same patrol with the vehicle. You need to resolve 10 crimes. This one I have to issue 8 valid parking tickets. I have 5 because that's what I did before. And this one is an on-foot patrol. I haven't done that yet, so I'm probably gonna do that because I can still find parking violations, I suppose, and still I can use my vehicle for stuff. So we're gonna do that. The game kind of begins.
Let's see what fresh hell awaits us.
We're gonna kind of begins in this conference room here. You get the main missions from your lieutenant here. Who is she? I don't know. Can't remember the name, honestly. There is voice acting when there's interactions with characters. There's not really any voice acting out in the world. There's just those subtitles that show up on top of the people. Got that police vibe music playing on the background as you exit the police department. And this performance is a little atrocious, but it's getting a little better. So we're gonna get in our car because we got to get to our destination here. So as you can see, I can run plates. I can see for speeding vehicles. I can kind of do all kinds of things when I'm in the car. If you stand close to a vehicle like that, I can run its plate. And I can see how fast they're going. Shows you the speed limit and how fast they're going. Let's say I want to run this plate.
Requesting a 1028.
It's going to take a few seconds for them to check the plate.
All clear on that.
And if it's clear and if they're not speeding, I can just go on about my day. But if they are speeding or the plate does not come back clean, then I can try to do something about it. And of course, now we're going to get to our destination here. We're going to destroy the city a little bit to do that. And I know you're walking there. You got your siren there. You can blip your siren a little bit if you double click the left bumper. We're gonna get out. You can change your loadout in the back of your trunk here. As you can see, I've unlocked the shotgun, the taser, the gun, and we're gonna replace the pistol with our rifle. There you go. We're gonna keep the taser in case somebody wants to get fucked like that. We're gonna go. Wow, what happened to that? To that performance. Okay, I went to balanced for the FSR. It's a little better performance now, so we can go back. So I have my rifle here. So this is what the aiming looks like, right? You kind of go. Oh, why is this guy red? Were these guys red? Oh, this guy's red. Okay, that's a gang member. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna check the ID.
Check this one for priors.
Because why not? We're gonna check the ID. He is a gang member. You know how that goes.
84, no infractions.
Search for items because maybe they have a gun. They have nothing. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna let you go. I'm sorry to bother you, sir. Continue about your day. So the game kind of starts right now. The game is on. You walk around. You're looking for crime. Right, and that can look a few different ways. So that guy right there, he doesn't seem to be doing anything, right? Well, I'm gonna check his ID. He doesn't look nervous. He doesn't look anything. There's gonna be an indicator under the ID. ID's clean. I'm gonna check you out, and there is gonna be experience at the end of this, and we're gonna let you go, and that's it. Actually, I should have delegated the paperwork. Let's see if I can find somebody fighting or something. That's going to be interesting to resolve. Okay, littering. You just littered. I'm going to collect this evidence, and I'm going to talk to you here. I'm going to check your ID.
Check this one for priors.
You look annoyed, buddy, but guess what? That's going to be a fine. You threw trash out your window. That's not what the trash belongs. No infractions. So we're going to resolve this by delegating paperwork. I want to issue a fine. See, that's what happens when you throw trash in my hood, brother. Let's continue here. Hopefully somebody's going to start fighting soon. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, this is basically the game, right? You walk about, you look for crime, that music is playing in the background, and you kind of just go about your day. The goal is to collect. Oh, here we go. We have a crime happening, and what is it? It's a fight, non-lethal force. So we're gonna switch to our taser, and they're fighting down there. We're gonna go surprise them from the top. You do have a certain time limit to get to it. I'm gonna call for officer backup.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
And
Understood.
they're still fighting. I kind of don't want to jump down, but I just want to get close enough. Okay, fuck it. All right, here we go. They're actually destroying him. Get back here. Taser. Ah, fuck. See,
We have units on
let's
standby if
get some
required.
more cops out here. And the stamina is
We need some backup.
he's lacking the stamina.
10-4.
The guy's running. Let's get a cruiser backup.
Need backup at my location.
Copy that.
All right,
You
punk,
can
that's
yell at
enough.
them. There's a blue bar underneath. You can yell at them.
Stop
Okay, there's
it.
my guy that kind of attacked him.
You have the right to
Read the
remain silent.
rights. We're gonna seize the evidence, and we're gonna arrest the dude. So now we go to the interaction screen. We check
Central,
ID.
requesting a 1029
He smells of
on the
alcohol.
subject.
He's drunk as shit. That's
Checking
we should-
database for record.
You know, he started a fight already. Your partner is taking care of the other guy. That's why it says resolved 1 out of 2. We're gonna search his possessions because he has a warrant for evading arrest. Didn't evade arrest anymore, buddy. And we're gonna delegate paperwork, but you can add offenses. You can add your own offenses. See, there's aggravated assault, possession of illegal weapon, and evading arrest. I miss some of them sometimes because I don't see something that may have happened. So it's easier to just tell the game, hey, delegate the paperwork. I'm gonna arrest the dude. There's a escort options. We're gonna call the escort unit. Somebody's gonna come pick this guy up. And I want to seize this evidence because it's probably gonna go into the gang-related stuff. So now what I gotta do is drive this and go back to my section. I'm not gonna wait for Kelly. Kelly can suck it. Okay, here we go. Break the gate. Fuck it. Why care even? I'm just gonna go through. There's no penalty. You can't be a bad cop in the game. I've seen some people complain about that. That's a valid complaint. Some people want to be scumbags in life, you know? If you want to be a fucking scumbag, be a fucking scumbag, you know? I'm not gonna complain about that. There's a gang member right there with a bag. And you know what? I'm gonna yell.
No loitering, folks. Move
Hey.
along.
Hey, where you going? Let's check your
Dispatch,
ID.
I need a warrants check on an ID.
I know you're annoyed,
Now.
but guess what? I'm gonna search. I'm gonna
All
search.
clear on that search. No criminal history.
Clean. I don't care. And then I'm gonna resolve. Get some. Oh, there we go. We have a knife. My boy, what are you doing? Delegate some paperwork. Illegal weapon. Ah, you're gonna be arrested.
You have the right to
Yeah,
remain silent.
definitely
We
get
are
arrested.
observing a 1034 street
All right, those
fight.
guys are fighting right there. We're gonna call an
Understood.
escort unit. This guy is.
Knife, knife.
You're about to go down, buddy.
Control, we're on it. I will
Oh
not
my god,
shoot
yeah,
you.
there's not really much of a combat here. Okay, yeah, let's call for another
We need some
officer.
backup. Reach for the sky.
Acknowledged.
Let's see if my voice
Police
commands are gonna
officer,
do anything.
no
They're not
one
really gonna do
move.
anything.
Police, traffic now.
Okay, let's jump.
Support is
Are you
standby.
fucking serious? What are you doing? Alright, you know what? We're getting a
Need
cruiser out
backup
here.
at my location.
And then we're getting another cop. And then we're getting another cop. There we go. Kill him. I don't give a fuck. Okay, now you want to quit. Okay. Son of a bitch. Give me your fucking evidence there.
You have the right to remain
That right
silent.
remains. Okay, that guy's getting blown out.
Dispatch,
Check the ID.
I need an ID check.
Why are they just staring at
Affirmative,
him?
Standby.
Either shoot him or arrest him.
Or no infractions on record.
There we go. No force. That's pretty good. This game is not realistic, by the way, because in America, that guy would be dead. So we can add possessions here. Possession crime, possession of illegal weapon, right? That's what he had. Dropped the knife there. He didn't have anything else. On foot crimes, he did assault, evading arrest. Maybe mugging. No, he did not do mugging, and I'm going to lose experience for that. I'm going to go back. No vehicle crimes. But I'm going to delegate, and that was all the arrests. I'm going to arrest the guy, escort, and we're going to call the escort there. So, there you go. We get a few bonuses because this was within our patrol area. Got a lot of cops here. The cops will automatically help if they see something happening. You don't need to call them. But if you may have noticed, on the top center of the screen, there were these 3 blue bars that were filling up. As you chase somebody, as you're on a chase, either on foot or on car, those are going to start filling up if you're doing a good job, if you're able to keep up with them. And as you keep up with them and you can collect them, you can call for backup, right? So these are the support options here. As you can see, I could have called for numerous options. One of them is a helicopter. The other one is a spike trap. If you're not in a car, or you're not going to have those other two options available, you can request for your patrol vehicle to come find you. You can change your patrol vehicle. I'm going to switch to the station wagon. This one sucks. The 4x4 sucks. The Cruiser is fine because it's a well-rounded car overall, and the station wagon I haven't driven yet. So, call-out options, receive call-outs on, add offenses manual. We're not going to worry about that, and we're going to end shift if we want to end shift. Sometimes you might want to end the shift if you finish your tasks quickly enough. Let's do that.
10-4.
We're going to get into our new Cruiser. Let's see how...
Available units.
There we
3
go.
vendors are reporting a possible narcotics
Let's drive.
sale in
Possible narcotics. We're going
Serenity
to
Park.
accept that. This is kind of slow too. Wow, that's a very fragile cement. The acceleration on this is not that great, but looks like the top speed is pretty nice. Hey,
Trying to get away. Suspect is
hey,
shooting on
get
foot.
back here. Oh my god, I just jumped out of my car like that. Really? Oh my god. So the pursuit, you can see on the top there, I have 3 bars. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select for a cruiser. Oh my god. Really? Hit? Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why is everybody running over me right now? Am I gonna die from the fucking civilians running me over? No, I'm not gonna fucking worry about that right now. I want my car.
Copy.
Why is my car all the way back there? I want to go find those guys. Jesus Christ. This is the most excitement I've had in this game for a long time. Kelly, you can suck it. You know, if you want to come to this, you're gonna follow somehow. I don't care. Alright, where are these guys now? I'm gonna go this way. Move out of my fuck. Jesus Christ, are you serious? Oh my lord, where is
10-4
it?
units on their way.
Why is it so far behind me? Oh, as you can see, this game is not really... Yeah, he's about to escape. He's just going too far. 800 meters. Alright, catching up to him. Maybe he's coming back this way. The idiot is probably coming back this way. Because I'm approaching him a lot faster than I thought it would be. Jesus Christ. Where am I going? Oh, here we go. Somebody's chasing him, actually. Oh, another cop car is chasing him. That's pretty good. I bet you it's one of the backups that I requested. So if I can get a couple more bars, I can request the helicopter. It's going to be a little better at keeping up with him. So I'm going to intercept him here, probably. Hopefully. There he goes. He's still in his tail. And yeah, I'm about to intercept him. That's actually pretty good. Let's put our sirens on. You're gonna go this way. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Get the fuck back here. Yeah. What the fuck is this? What is this? I just want to get the helicopter so that we are gonna have a much better time of keeping track of them. Yeah, you need to chill, bro. Oh, you're gonna get so many fines, dude. Here we go, helicopter backup.
We need some backup.
There we go. You can press B to kind of tell him to stop, but that doesn't really do much unless you upgrade that spell. That ability. Let's get another cruiser out here.
Need backup at my location.
Okay, he's about to... Ah, yeah, he's dead.
We got a vehicle fire
I
here.
hope he dies.
Runner.
You know what? Ah, fuck this.
Arrest him.
Fucking... I really
Right
want
to
to...
remain silent.
Ooh, buddy. Buddy. Check your ID. You better have a bunch of shit. This does not justify exactly what you just did right now.
All clear on that search. No criminal
That was
history.
explosive. I'm gonna use the breathalyzer on you because you yeah, there we go. You got a knife. Give me that breathalyzer. Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
I can't ask him to unlock the trunk because there's no fucking trunk anymore. So let's delegate the paperwork, arrest, and escort. So there it is. I am going to end the shift so I can show you what it looks like. So we have 4 pieces of evidence and 1 vital evidence collected. It goes under Dmitry Popov. who is the bad guy, if you may not have noticed. That was a screen for the bosses. We go back, we got some experience. We're going back to the precinct, and we can skip all that and go back into our desk. Oh, okay, it didn't let us do that, so I'm not gonna go back there. But you kind of get the fucking drift here. If we can go into the gangs, there's 2 gangs, not that many. You got the Crimson Serpent and the Jawheads. Now in the beginning you're gonna fight Gia, and then you're gonna unlock the other gang, so you can start collecting evidence for that gang as well. So it's too simple, right? It's way too simple. This is your upgrade screen. This is what it looks like. I have 2 tokens because I leveled up, right? I'm not gonna worry about getting anything. I'm probably gonna do the stamina, because that actually, the time breath is gonna be quite useful. You know, you can shoot out your car if you get the upgrade and everything with 2-handed weapons or whatever. These are your stats. That's useful. I don't know why, but you have them if you want them, to see how much distance you traveled on foot or whatever. This is the handbook if you want to get some more information on like what the laws are and how to respond to them and everything. And then this is the map. Let's zoom out a little bit. This is the map, right? This is the map. It's tiny. This is a $30 game. It's not a $60 game or an $80 game or a quintuple A game. But this is the map. I get that you can go in the alleys and everything, and stuff going on in the alleys. You got jumps or whatever. But this is the map. It's tiny. It's so small. It doesn't look small in the beginning, but once you visit the same place over and over again, it's quite small. You know? Maybe it would look bigger if it didn't let you zoom out that much, but that would just be an illusion, because it's a tiny map, right? They didn't really fix the audio design. I still think the audio design is a little bland. We're gonna go parking. I like the parking violations. They were pretty fun to do.
Another day, another dime.
And that's the most voice acting you're gonna get for this round of the game. You can go to the evidence here. You can talk to the guy who doesn't have any evidence to sign in, of course, because we just started the shift. And as you start walking outside, the music gonna start playing, or maybe not. I guess the music plays randomly. It usually plays when I walk outside. And that's like the audio design is, there's nothing going on right now. There's no honking. There's no people talking. If somebody talks, there's gonna be a thing on top of their head. You know, there's nothing's gonna happen. Even when I'm interacting, when I'm yelling.
No loitering, folks.
No, okay.
Move along.
This is kind of lame.
How you doing?
How you doing? It's really.
Nothing to
How you
see over
doing,
here.
Joey Tribbiani? The tasks get old, honestly. In the beginning, I played the demo. It was short and sweet. I was super excited about the game, but seeing how, let's eat. Fuck it. I'll take a burger or a hot dog, whatever it is. And that was nothing happened there either, you know. So the parking, I was going to show a little bit of the parking, but I kind of showed that in the demo as well. It hasn't changed. You're kind of looking for cars that are parked on the sidewalk or too close to a fire hydrant or no parking zone, or the time meter has run out. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. And as you're looking for cars, some random events are going to happen. There's going to be some fights that you might want to need to resolve, a burglary or robbery or whatever it is. That guy's probably running for his life because well, I don't know what he's doing. I will never be able to catch him anyway, so fuck him, you know. It's serviceable. It's $30. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot for the game, especially since if you play the demo, you've played the game, right? The closest thing this will get to excitement, I'm gonna not. Somebody else can do it. The closest thing again is the closest thing this gets to excitement is when you get to the boss level. There's gonna be some kind of special boss fight. It's gunfight or whatever. But What is he
Got a
doing?
narcotics transaction in progress.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna accept
Roger.
Wait there.
that. Can I,
You have the right to remain
the
silent.
right to remain silent. Okay, let's do that again for the millionth time, you know? It's interaction, check
Dispatch,
ID,
I
search.
need an
If
ID
the
check.
check ID did not take this
Affirmative,
long,
standby.
there'd be some semblance of forgiveness, you know?
Records
There's
indicate
obviously a
prior
warrant for
criminal
arrest,
activity.
check his ID is gonna be narcotics. Yeah, puzzle cube, and where are the narcotics? Okay. Delegate
care of that for
paperwork, arrest, and then call escort, and that's an easy 150 XP, you know. It's the performance
looks like we
is
lost
not
him.
great either for such a small game. How did the suspect? How does who escaped? Oh, there was another one. Oh, there was a second guy. Completely forgot about that. You can't be a bad cop. The closest thing you're gonna do to being a bad cop. Why are the pigeons not flying away? Why are they just flying straight? Fly away!
We have a graffiti vandalism
Okay.
down here.
Hey,
Hey,
that.
get back here. Yeah, of course you're gonna give up.
her up, Boots.
Give me the evidence. Where's this guy running from?
Central.
This is gonna be a
Requesting
fine. This is not
1029
gonna be an
on the
arrest unless they have something on them,
Received. Checking now.
or they have a
84,
warrant.
no
I'm
infractions
gonna
on
search. I'm repeating myself. I don't have anything else to say about the game. Honestly, it's just resolve delegated paperwork, issue fine. Bam. Look out! What the fuck did you say to me? I'm looking out for cops, huh? Bam, bam, bam. That's what I thought. Can I shoot the pigeon? I cannot shoot the pigeon. Why are you running? So, yeah, world is small. Performance is bad. Campaign is short. There's only 20 levels from what I've seen from other people saying. Once you get to 20th level, you unlock the best car, you unlock all the weapons, and that's it. You know, it does get repetitive, and I don't know. I was so excited for this game when I played the demo, but I just now that I have, I don't want to play it anymore. And there's probably gonna be there's probably gonna be DLC for it or something, or expansion packs. I hope there are. I was really the main thing about the game that they didn't fix is the gunplay. The gunplay is atrocious. I hate the gunplay. It's terrible. Anybody that says they like the gunplay are sipping on the copium juice. The gunplay is bad. The fighting is bad. It is not good. Objectively. It's not even subjective anymore. It's just objectively a bad design. Even on a mouse and keyboard, and you can easily switch on a mouse and keyboard. I'm using a mouse and keyboard right now. This is terrible, right? It's just I'm gonna go into cover. Let's find some cover. Is this? Can I get into cover? I don't know how to get into cover. Well, let's find some cover. Okay, this is cover, right? I'm sitting here. You would think that the cursor would be on the center screen. It's not. It's pretty much where you left it before, right? So if I go there, it's gonna be there. If I go there, it's gonna be there. If I do that, I'm aiming over there. Well, guess what? It's right there. It's not where you want it to be. I'm shooting here. Let's say there's somebody on the liquor store door. Nope. You know, you can't. We'll go here. It's not. It's gonna be where I left it. Not on the fire hydrant where I was aiming. Dismiss.
10-4.
I don't care. I don't know how to leave exit cover C. Okay. Yeah, man. Very disappointed. It's not a terrible game, but it's not as great as I was hoping that it would be. And I'm probably gonna get some hate for it, but you know, that's just my opinion. If your opinion is different, sure. If you love the game, fucking play the game. Whatever. It's not for me, folks. Not for me. But that being said, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you found this useful. And I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.